All right, so now we want to implement take and drop. And it looks like you got a good start here. You got the command words take and drop in there. And you have stuff in process command. What I usually do is, if I've gotten this far for something like this, is just put a system.out.println and just like, I don't know, trying to take or something. So that just to make sure that when I enter the take command that I'm actually executing this, right? All right, compile. And okay, game, play. Also, in the last video, I did not test the Go Room stuff. You really should test that to make sure that we did that right. But okay, so it says, okay, this looks like there's some redundant stuff going on here. So actually, I think I want to address this first before I even, well, let me just make sure. Let's see, if I say take, yeah, it says trying to take. So we did get to that, but we should do something about this. So where it says you are outside the main entrance, then it says exits you are outside the main entrance. That doesn't look right. And this .n/items doesn't look right. So I think this wants to be \n instead of n/. But let's take a look and see if we can find where that's going on. So maybe exits is in two different places or something. Let's see. So let me see if it's in the it's in the game class any place. Exits. Okay, so yeah, so you're saying exits and then you're saying current room get long description, and I think the exits are probably part of the current room long description. Let's see. Room get long description. Yeah, so the exit string is already part of the long description. So one thing we need to do is get rid of this. Okay. Because we're already in our exit string. Oh, I should double check that. When we say get, yeah, in our exit string we already have exits. Right. Okay, and then this should be \n. So \/ is the one on your keyboard. You know, the top row of the letters that starts with QUERTY. If you go all the way to the right on the keyboard there, that's the \. That's the guy you want. And then so it should be period and then \n together is what makes a new line. And so the same thing here. Instead of saying n/, you want to say period and then \n. All right, let's compile it. Oh, can't compile while it's executing. So let's. You can always just reset the virtual machine. So let's see if that compiles. Yeah, everything compiles. And then another thing I usually do when I restart stuff is if you hold down the control key, well, on Windows it's the control key, on Apple it's the command key. So you hold down that key and then you press K and it clears the screen. All right, and okay, so now we cleaned up the. Let's just make sure that worked. So I think we cleaned up the. Oh, we're still saying you're outside the main entrance twice. So let's see. Oh, I see. It says you are here, and then in current room get long description, it says you are in the description. So we don't need this guy either. Okay, so I'm just going to quit the game, clear my screen. I'm going to remove this guy and try compiling again. Alright, one more check here. Okay, that looks right. And then if I say go south, oh, that's interesting. Go south. What was the error? Oh, I got a null pointer exception. So it looks like I broke something in go room here. So what could be null here? Could it be the current room? Maybe when I start the game, am I, do I have the current room already set? Oh, how do we set the current room for the player? I guess that's the question. So at the beginning of the game, oh, that's a problem. So you have current room, you're keeping track of the current room in two different places, game and player. Alright, so actually it's in the player that you want to keep track of it, but that means you have to completely move this current room field into the player class. Okay, so we'll do that in the next video.